Welcome, everyone. Today, I want to introduce you to something I call the emotional time trip. You might not have heard of it because it's a concept I came up with based on my experiences. Let me share a recent emotional time trip I had. Over the past year, I started my own business. I've met many incredible women leaders. One day, a woman I spoke with suggested I reach out to another leader in the industry, someone so famous that she felt like a celebrity to me. I had seen her on TV and in webinars and on her book. Until that moment, whenever I reached out to someone recommended by a mutual acquaintance, they always agreed to meet. So you can imagine my excitement at the thought of speaking with this industry celebrity. However, our communication didn't go smoothly from the start. I sensed a condescending tone as if she were asking, "Who do you think you are?" I'm 100% sure that this was not what she meant, but that's how I felt. Then, out of nowhere, a childhood memory flashed before me. I was child, standing in front of a group of people, while my father introduced me as someone not particularly good at anything. I heard the same words. "Who do you think you are? You are nobody." The situation were completely different and unrelated, but the emotions I felt were eerily similar. As a child, feeling unprotected by my own parent was terrifying. Now, as an accomplished adult, I felt that same fear. This is what I mean by the emotional time trip. Even though the childhood moment has nothing to do with what just happened, you are suddenly transported back in time, reliving that moment and feeling the emotions as if you were that child again. If you can relate to what I'm talking about, congratulations, you probably had a wonderful childhood. But if this resonated with you and you've experienced similar time trips, stay with me. Going back to my story, what surprised me was my reaction. Usually, I'm okay with hearing no. Many people have said no to me, and it's fine. But in her case, my subconscious dredged up memories of my father, probably because I had put her on a pedestal like a celebrity, not a regular person. So if you face this situation, what should you do? Two things: melting the candle and practice emotional separation. First, melting the candle. I read about the candle theory in a psychology book. Imagine you had a strong emotion as a child, like feeling unloved or compared to a sibling. These memories are like a candle burning, wax flowing down the sides. Then you extinguish the flame, box up the candle, and store it up in the attic of your mind. It might seem like it's gone, but one day the box reappears and the candle is just as it was when you put it away. The only way to remove the candle is to burn it off completely, which means facing those old memories and emotions again. It's tough, and I strongly suggest doing this with a therapist or coach. Next, emotional separation. Here's a story about one of my clients who felt repulsed by compliments, especially if she feels like she got complimented more than she deserves. Most people love compliments, but they bothered her so much. We dug deeper and discovered that compliments reminded her of a time right after her mother's passing when her family overly praised her for the things that they wouldn't praise for her cousins, for example. She knew it was because of her mother's passing, and she felt abandoned and scared. So, whenever someone complimented her more than she thinks she deserves, It brought up those feelings of fear and abandonment. Once she realized this, she started separating the two ideas. Compliments and abandonment are unrelated. Her subconscious might still bring up fear as an automatic response, but now she has a tool to calm herself. If you've experienced these emotional time trips, it means your inner child is still feeling strong emotions like fear or anger. Talk to your inner child as an adult and give them the support and love they deserve but probably didn't receive. Call them by their name, reassure them that it's okay. It's not their fault, and they did their best. Tell them that you're an adult now and everything worked out well, and you will protect them so they don't have to feel scared. Give your inner child the unconditional love they deserve, the kind only you can give.